Hi, I'm Denise Roberts, and I want to welcome you to our weekly insights, observations, and pearls of wisdom from people just like you and I who are working on their better version of themselves. You see, for the last 30 years, I've worked with lots of people to help them meet and or exceed their goals. And there's something I've noticed over and over again. And I learned this from one of my mentors, Kelly Ritchie. Kelly said, your environment is greater than your will. You see, many of the people I worked with operate inside an environment that if it is to be, it's up to me. And although that brings up a lot of drive and determination and grit, it is very limiting environment. Recently, I discovered a new environment, one that is expansive, one that brings people together, people supporting each other, making commitments, learning from each other, and then applying those learnings week after week. Even when they fail, they learn and then they redo. We call those pods. The outcomes that can come from different perspectives looking at the same problem are game-changing. Let me give you an example. This is a personal one. I recently had a goal, I still have a goal, to improve my writing skills. And I am working with a writing coach. And recently he gave me an assignment that I found very challenging. And it literally had me up face to face with my greatest fear, which is, oh, I won't do it right. And he asked me to do something and I was literally frozen. I was anxious and couldn't make a decision, couldn't do anything. He gave me a few words of encouragement, pointing out a different perspective, but then he said these magic words to me. Denise, simply apply what you've been learning. And just like that, everything shifted. You see, that's what we do inside of a pod. A pod is a supportive, applied learning environment. When he said those words to me, I relaxed, anxiety left, creativity came back, and I was able to finish the project. Now, I tell you that because left to my own devices, I would have put it off when it got difficult. I would have waited to the last minute and then forced myself to produce the result. And always worried that it just wasn't good enough. That's why I created pods. And that's why each week we're going to be sharing pearls from the pod, stories like that of other people and their breakthroughs, things that they couldn't see that others could. And then when they implemented, the results were off the charts. So if you'd like to be part of that, simply opt in at the link below, and we will see you next week with more pearls from the pod. Take care.